Hi friends, I want to make this video because sometimes we feel uh, that we have some difficulty in the life, and actually it's a great blessing sometimes. So he will put exactly what we need to transcend, right? So if you have for example, sense of security, I had this problem, so I know. Or if you have some family thing, then he will put certain situation to help you transcend. Because I feel in my heart, I feel that it's really to transcend the sense of separation, right? So once I have seen in my heart that there is no separation, the difficulties are still there, but it's not seen as a problem anymore to be solved by the mind. It's just what it is. Because difficulties are part of life, actually. Nobody can escape it, and it's part of life. But if you have seen in your experience that there is no separate self, then you will not mind too much. Of course, you will do your best to navigate through it, but you will not mind the difficulties because it's part of the game of life, right? But the mind really doesn't like pain and is always looking for pleasure. But by doing that, we miss that it's part of life also. And if you accept it, then you transcend it directly. So I have a very good friend of mine who I posted an interview on my YouTube, who is called Teja, and he's an American guy. He's very good, very direct, and very good at pointing this truth that since there is only being, uh, even your difficulties in your life are part of being's expression, and it's perfect. It's perfect just the way it is. So you are perfect just the way you are, right? And I've seen that in my own experience because actually his teaching is the one I resonate the most, because since I was young, it has always been true. For me, it's always been difficult to navigate through this human life, so to speak. And I seem to understand better the perspective of this being perspective, right? So I resonate with Teja's teaching the most, and it could also be my teaching because I would say the same thing almost, actually. Not exactly the same thing, but almost. So, but sometimes the ones that will help you the most have a slightly different view, right? So if you are very, like me, very open and very free flow, like this, Teja or me is also like this, then someone who has more a human view will help you more, right? So sometimes it's very good to for example, I will give you a very simple example. I never liked meditation. Actually, I always hated meditation because I never see the point of doing meditation. So the teacher who helped me the most with meditation is Adyashanti, actually. And it really helped me to know how to meditate, because before that, I could never be bothered to meditate, and I would simply skip it because for me it's useless. I feel the meditation in the present. I don't need to sit down and spend hours like this. I didn't like it, right? But since my natural inclination is I don't like meditation, a teacher that pushes me to meditate is good for me, right? If you're the opposite, if you're a person who is always meditating because you don't enjoy life so much, and then you need a teacher who will tell you maybe you meditate too much, go and be active in the world. Right? So different teachers are for different people also. So the teachers that helped me the most were very different from me, were almost opposite. And they are the ones who helped me the most to meditate and to understand the human aspect more, right? So the point of this video is very simple. It's just sometimes we have difficulties in the life, but it's God's grace is here to help us. And it's good for us to have these difficulties. Otherwise, we wouldn't stay in the comfort zone, right? And if we only take the same points of view of the people who agree with us, then we cannot grow and change. So it's good if you have someone who is very different from you. You learn from this person, and you will complement each other very much. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you for listening.